Hello and welcome back to Hearthstone. My name's Lumin and right now we're jumping back into the arena for some practice. I'm calling it practice because I'm about to jump into the arena with the one class that I've probably played the least of all the classes, the Shaman. It's gonna happen. It also just so happens to be my daily quest, so that helps. It really does. I don't expect much from this run, but I do want to at least try to implement some of the knowledge I've picked up about crafting decks. Drafting your actual arena deck. I have been reading a couple of articles, I've watched a couple of videos. I think I have a slightly better idea of what I should be doing. But not a much better idea. Because I'm already clueless. I already don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the Drake just because it's got so much going for it. 5 for a 4/4 is not great. And 5 mana, plus then playing those extra spells in the same turn, doesn't always happen. Not always. I don't value spell power that highly on Shaman. It's okay. Really is. But it's not that amazing. Maybe we should just ignore these two and think about Master Swordsmith, because this could be useful even for things like totems, given the totem's attack power. I think we're gonna go with that, actually. Now here's a tough choice. I want Venture Co. Mercenary because that thing wins games for me. These are 3 amazingly good cards. I do, however, think that Hex will pop up again, so we're going to go with the Mercenary for now, because I want to guarantee at least one of them in the deck. So it's happening. You have got to be kidding. Okay, so there are going to be 2 of them in the deck. It's happening. Stormforged Axe. Yes, these are 2 of the worst cards in the game. Not taking either of them. Oh. For today's arena run, I have some chicory. And I'm drinking it black. So it's a little bit bitter. But it's tasty. It's kind of tasty too. Now I need Hex more than I do Bloodlust. So we're going to go with Hex for now. And in this case, I don't like the Silverback Patriarch or Darkscale Healer all that much, but the South Sea deckhand is a 2-1. Let's go with the Patriarch because we want some taunt, and it can be buffed up. Who knows? Flame Tongue, Swordsmith, Bloodlust, Rockbiter, what the heck ever. I just prefer 1-4 over 2-1 in most cases. Then again, 2-1 gets to kill all those irritating 3-2s. Maybe we're just going to get the South Sea deckhand. No. Yes. No. Let's go Darkscale Healer. Oh, I did a complete 180 on that, but it had to happen. Now I'm going to go with the Direwolf Alpha here because I'm not sure how many weapons I'm going to get. I do not like this card in the least, and this can once again just work on totems, which is great. It's a nice shocker. You know, you can drop that down and turn those 2 useless totems into weapons. And this right here is a tough choice. I absolutely love the Fire Elemental, but Wind Fury wins games. Imagine I get a Venture Co. Mercenary down, it survives that one turn that it needs to survive for it to be able to attack, and then I put Wind Fury on it. But the Fire Elemental, oof. It's a 2-in-1 card. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, just like the Wind Speaker. Then again, Fairy Dragon is also pretty amazing. If I do get a Wind Speaker, it is only going to be the one. And also, I don't like the whole 4 mana for a 3/3 thing. It's not amazing, but it has Wind Fury to give. So we're gonna get 1 Wind Speaker. We don't have anything on 4 mana yet, so it's probably a good thing. Oh, Feral Spirit is amazing. If you can get that out on turn 2 with a coin, or on turn 3, and your opponent doesn't have something huge to deal with it, that can be devastating. Against Hunters, this card kinda sucks, because they have multi-shot. It just dies. But I'll take it. Oh. Huh. Shieldmaster's great. Brewmaster... Under the current circumstances, Brewmaster might be better. With all these battle cries, I think we're gonna go Brewmaster. And if the younger version, the smaller version of the Brewmaster pops up, and I get to take that, I will. I think I will. Not a big fan of Frost Shock. I think we're gonna go the Bloodsail Raider. Ooh. Like me some Gnomish Inventor. Swamp Ooze. This is a tough choice. I think, however, in most cases, Forked Lightning's better. Overload's terrible, but it can save you. This kind of card can save you. So let's take it. Shattered Sun Cleric is great. Once again, especially for Shaman decks. Being able to give another minion or totem a buff. Kinda cool. And it's keeping our mana curve nice and smooth. Oh. To make things even better, we boosting 1 up a little bit. Initial reaction is to take Stranglethorn Tiger. Nightblade, worst card in Hearthstone 2013. Dust Devil, highest risk card in the game. So we're gonna go the Tiger. It's a solid 5/5 for 5. Kinda cool. I don't want so many 5-cost units. Look at this. Although 5 is a pretty nice number, I think we got enough already. What do we have in terms of taunt? Not much, apparently. Now we're only about halfway through, so we could pick up more. But sadly, we kinda need the Booty Bay Bodyguard, but I like the battle cry. I love the battle cry. Let's do it. Let's take the Stormpike Commando. Once again, those 2-in-1 cards. Unbound Elemental? For 3 mana, I'd say it's actually kinda good. And in terms of overload, we've got a couple already. I mean, we've got 4 already. So it could work. I think we'd have to get a little bit lucky for it to work. But I like the 4 health above the 2 health of the Tiger. Oh man, now this is difficult. I think what we're going to use to choose here is our mana curve. Because as much as I want the Sunwalker, which is one of the best minions out there, the Defender of Argus is, again, such a great Shaman card. Let's get it. And it gives Taunt. 2-in-1. Oh. Okay. Now I'm going to do something I don't really want to do and take the Murloc Tidehunter. No, you know what? I'm going with a Fen creature. Creeper. Bog creature. I'm going with that. Mainly because, again, I don't want to be caught dead with them Murlocs. I don't want that to happen. Yeti. Taking the Yeti. Bloodlust. Yes. At least one Bloodlust. Probably a good idea. Oh. The silence or the weapon? Tough choice. I mean, we don't actually have any silence yet, so I think we're going to go with the silence. Just because of that. And there's another weapon. If I want another weapon, here's another weapon. Do I take it? Yes. Yes, I do. Totemic Might. Bloodlust is better. But man, look at 5. Just look at 5. One more Bloodlust, then we're done. Lightning Bolt's gonna have to happen. I don't want another Wind Speaker, because... well, maybe I do want another Wind Speaker. 1 mana could use a little love, and 3 damage is not to be overlooked. Definitely not taking the Core Hound. 5 health is silly. Wind Speaker. Do I take you or not? This is such a random deck. No, we're gonna go the safe route. And pick up the Lightning Bolt. Or not. How much benefit would I get from that Wind Fury? Not enough removal. My gut is telling me go removal, so I'm doing it. Swamp Ooze, you're coming with me. Ancestral Healing? I think so. This better be a really good card at the end here. And so it's not. What the heck must I do with these? How many spells do we have? Let's have a look. Spell, 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 spell. Does that count as a spell? Possibly. Spell, spell. Spell, spell. I suppose it can work. 2 doesn't really need the love, but we're gonna do it. Oh, this is very interesting. I don't know if this is gonna work. I really don't know. I think if the cards align perfectly, if everything happens in exactly the right way, we could see a couple of good games out of this deck. But I'm just not sure. I mean, I don't want to be pessimistic about it, but the choices just weren't that great. I've had a couple of decent arena runs, and as much as I hate to say it, it actually matters. The amount of rares and epics and legendaries you get, they help out a lot. Wally.
For Doomhammer, the Hermanus will destroy you.
I didn't want to go first. I want to drop all of these, but I want to keep at least one in case. I'm keeping that one because it can kill totems. Better. Not perfect, but better. Okay. Greetings.
Greetings, friend.
It's been so long since I played Shaman. Not sure I'm entirely ready for it.
Job's done.
Oh, that spell power. Would have been nice if it was the 1 attack totem. Had to be. Oh. This is pretty great, actually. This is gonna force him to do something, and soon.
Bring me steel.
So if he has any removal, he's gonna have to use it like right the heck now, or I'm gonna start busting up in there with some sick DPS. Hey buddy, what you got? Forked lightning maybe? Time to cast forked lightning. I don't want the swordsmith to die yet. Oh, lightning storm? What does that cost?
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Okay. I mean, great. It's a strange thing to point out. So, what shall we do? If I put this down here, then this will have 2 attack, this will have 2 attack. I'll be able to bust through and potentially do some damage. I could, however, also remove that from play. And I think that's a good idea, considering everything that's happening right now. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to play this right here. Then I'm going to cast this over there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Then my friend is going to have to hope that he's got some proper removal. I need to also start thinking about positioning, because against certain classes, where you put your minions really makes a difference. Like this would have been terrible against a hunter who had explosive shot. Then you could just put the explosive shot right there, do damage to everyone, and that would have sucked. I'm not sure it works the same against something like a Shaman, but it is something you got to consider. Now in the next turn I can give Wind Fury to this one if he doesn't do anything to it. Hey, okay. He's gonna do it. He's gonna hex it or something. He's completely overloaded now. Oh, if I could play that. If only I could play that. I think the best bet right the heck now is just to do the Inventor. Because I've got the next turn free. Because he's kind of overloaded himself completely. That's 2 overload. That's 1 overload. Which means he's only going to have 2 mana in the next turn. He might summon a totem or something like that. So, I got to keep that in mind. What we're going to do is, we're going to pop this down here. And we're going to put the Mana Addict down.
The mana.
And we're going to attack. And hope to get a good amount of damage in the next turn. If I pick up a spell, even better. I mean, what could he do for just 2 mana? Play a minion, maybe? I guess. Ah! I didn't see that coming. Wow. There comes mine. And he overloaded again. What a silly fellow. Okay, here we go.
What a rush.
I want this out, and I want Wind Fury on it. 10 damage. Play some smaller stuff, dude. Great. Great. Just great. Maybe I won't bring it out of stealth just yet. Because I don't think Shaman has anything that can deal with a stealth creature. So, we're going to use this time to firstly play the Gnomish Inventor. Get our extra card. Oh, and just so happens to be Bloodlust. And then maybe just summon another totem. Either a totem or the Raider. But the Raider I think we can keep for now. Be a Taunter.
What a rush.
Guess we can do that. Come on. Probably making a huge mistake here. But I can Bloodlust in the next turn. And it might work. It's either Bloodlust or Windspeaker. Both of which could be great. But this guy needs to start thinking about playing some minions. Exactly like that, see? The totem of all things? Okay. I care not for the totem. What's next? Oh. Well. Maybe we want to start thinking about dealing with that? Did he not put the Drake on that side because he wanted the attack power on the totem? I guess that's possible. So Bloodlust, 3 extra attack this turn. That means I can clear the board if I want to. But it is actually unnecessary. Added to that, it might be a good idea to get Windspeaker out. Then I got 4 mana left. I can put the weapon and the raider down. Let's go with it. Or we're gonna save Windspeaker and Bloodlust for them to go together. I could.
There is little time.
Okay, let's go. Windspeaker, Wind Fury. Attack once over there. Attack again over there. Put this one over here. I'm using it to clear the board now, which I suppose is not great. Totem. There we go. I was a little bit rushed. I wasn't quite happy with everything that happened there, but I managed to make the tiger pretty much count for 2. It was 2 for 1 there. And I've still got a good amount of minions out. And if I had Bloodlust with these that are currently on the board, I'd do great. But then again, a Lightning Storm could destroy me. Absolutely destroy me. That, however, I could deal with. Oh, this is another Taunter. It's not. I wouldn't do that, dude. I would not trade it at all. Is he gonna do it? Well, I guess he wants to trade it. Silence. Okay. So, what's great here is that if I silence now, that'll give this one +2 attack. Then Bloodlust will give it another +2 attack, and it'll give all these +3. Then I can attack straight through and do a lot of damage. But let's see how much. So that's 1. That'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. I'm gonna go with it. Then again, we could also potentially do something a little bit different. This has to go through to him. Definitely has to go through to him. This has to go through. But this one can go over here. Beautiful. That's it. And it's the healer. Great. Great. I have kind of put myself in a bad position now, but I did clear the board. Bad position being that I've got no cards and he's got, what is that, 7 cards? How does he even have 7 cards? What has he been doing? Now I need to draw a fire elemental and I'll be perfectly happy. That's what I need. Fire elemental. Or one of those Venture Co mercenaries that are apparently so plentiful in this deck. Is he feeling nervous? Throwing a healer down? Huh. Interesting. Okay. So what are we doing next? Restore minion to full health and give it taunt. That seems like a bit of a waste here, seeing that they're going to be on full health soon anyway. But if I do this, Play this. And summon a totem. That could be okay. Huh. Now. What do we do in terms of damage? Do I even try trade with him? Because if I put this through, it's 4. Put him on 11. And I suppose I can take 2 more off there. It's 9. I think I need to trade. At this point in time, I actually need to trade. And if I cast this, I can give her +2 attack.
There is little time.
So it's kind of risky.
What a rush.
But I want this to work. There. 2 more attacks on the weapon. But I gotta draw something big now, seeing that I am the one without cards. And I'm playing exactly how I shouldn't be playing.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
That's a strange choice. Is he gonna hex it? Ah. What a pain. Not a strange choice anymore. I get it, dude. Now I need another Bloodlust. Ooh, Yeti's okay. Huh. Positioning doesn't really matter.
To war!
I think we're gonna attack straight through.
Your opponent left.
What?
To war!
No! No! No, I wasn't gonna win that. Let that be a lesson to me. Play badly and you'll win anyway. That's not a good lesson. And this is not really an amazingly good deck, but we're gonna stick with it and see what happens. Come on, I didn't want to win like that. I doubt he left because he thought he was losing. He couldn't have. He must have had some decent stuff in his hand. He must have. But I'm just not feeling a good synergy between the cards that I've chosen here, which is entirely my fault because I chose them. But I suppose it is the kind of thing that happens when you don't know the class cards all that well. I've been doing reasonably well with Warrior recently. I think everyone's been doing well with Warrior. Regardless, that is sadly going to be it for this video. We're going to see this run through to the end. Win or lose. Suck or not. It's going to happen. So you can check back here soon for more. Give this video a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. Most importantly, though. Happy free wins in the arena. It's pretty cool. It is, but at the same time, I feel kind of bad because I deserve to lose that one. Happy that.